Hey, 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 it's me, Melanie, the book boss lady. It's me, Melanie, the book boss lady. It's me, Melanie, the book boss lady. Hey, it's me, Melanie, the book boss lady, where we talk about books, business, being a boss, and everything in between. I'm so excited on today. If you have not already done so, get a pen, get a pad so you can take some copious notes. I promise you there is some information that you don't want to miss on this evening, and you gonna want to take notes on this one, especially if you own Clubhouse. Okay, so here's the thing. Make sure you share. We're just coming on, but I need you to share with all your Clubhouse buddies, share with your friends, share with Lottie Dottie, everybody you know. If you're on Facebook, hit that @ sign in someone's name and tag them. So I wish I had scheduled this earlier, but guess what? This is breaking news. This just happened today. Yes, today. And so this is like real interesting for me because if you all only knew, so I literally was scheduled to teach a class tonight on how I made an extra $10,000 my first month on Clubhouse. Hey, Prophetess Priscilla, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining. And so, with that class that I was supposed to be teaching on this evening, I wasn't able to really teach the class. I know, Providence Priscilla, this is crazy, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Girl, look, I ain't even get into that yet, but it is. And so when I tell you, I got so many calls this evening before my class, like literally, like from probably 5. My class was supposed to start at 7. And I did go a little bit into it, but I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. But my class was supposed to start at 7. Okay. I got call after call after call, and they were like, have you been on Clubhouse this afternoon? Now, I had a private Clubhouse at 7 a.m. I have a private Clubhouse at 11 a.m. And after that, I had my private Clubhouse at 12:30. Today's Wednesday. So I had 3 private Clubhouse today. Well, apparently, sometime this afternoon, about 2, 3, or 4, is when everything started happening. Okay. And I started seeing all these messages about Clubhouse, about the updates, about what's going on, da da da. But I had no idea. Now, have Clubhouse ever had updates before? Absolutely. But not like this. Hey, Nita, how you doing? Clubhouse has never had updates like this, and I've never gotten calls like the calls I've gotten today from the things that were on Clubhouse. Oh, okay, Prophetess Priscilla, you were thinking about going live about this today too. It's that serious, y'all. When I say it's serious, it is serious. So the people that were calling me and was like, "Oh, have you been on Clubhouse this afternoon?" I was like, "I keep hearing about these updates." I'm like, "Is it that serious?" They say it's very interesting. When they said it's very interesting, I was like, "Oh, I know it's interesting." So again, share. And I haven't seen you on Clubhouse in a while, Anita. So I don't know if you still get on it, but I still get on it. Like I was teaching a class tonight about Clubhouse. So I'm going to go over some of these changes. I'll probably come back again in a couple days and or next week to go over even more changes. But when I tell you it is interesting, it is interesting. Okay. So please put in the chat what city and state you're coming in from. Please give me a thumbs up and please share with everyone you know if they've been on Clubhouse or they're not on it anymore. If they're on Clubhouse, just I'm telling y'all, it's like I'm telling you, like Prophetess Priscilla said, like she's on there every day, like me. Okay. Hey, Marlene, how are you? You did get the update and couldn't get in. Girl, let me tell you, I'm about to tell y'all, I'm about to get y'all the tea. I'm about to get y'all the tea. Look, if you all wait, I need y'all to put y'all city and state in there first. But after you put your city and state in, if you ready, put in the chat ready. Because I'm telling you, I was like, what is really going on? So I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna get in, Marlene. Just hold tight. I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna get in. So because I initially couldn't get in either, and I was like, okay, I have less than an hour and a half before my class, the class that I was supposed to teach people on how to make money on Clubhouse, right? So I was like, okay, this is not a good day for this to happen. The perfect day that it happened was the day I was supposed to teach my was the day I'm teaching my class, right? And so a lot of people, there one person that was in the class, she was listening on the app the whole time, like, oh, I need to find out what's going on. I'm like, okay. The second person, oh yes, Malika, I'm gonna get into that too. Y'all getting into all of it. Y'all like, yes, I'm gonna tell you why it took away half your followers. I got the tea. I'm telling you, I got the tea, Malika. See, y'all join at the right time. So I'm gonna answer those questions. Now, those questions I can answer. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna come back next week because and literally there's a lot of questions that I probably cannot answer yet. But the questions that you had, Malika, why it took away your followers, I'm gonna tell you about that and how you would get them back if you really want them back. Um Spill into Fort Lauderdale. Okay, you in Fort Lauderdale? Okay, awesome. So, hey TT. Okay, I know I'm going a bit ahead of myself because y'all, it's a lot, right? People like I couldn't get in. I couldn't. My followers are gone. Like what is really going on with Clubhouse? Right? People are having rooms like what's going on with Clubhouse? What's going on with Clubhouse? Okay, so this is the thing. Let's go. Let's start from the beginning about how to get in. So if you closed out your app and like after my 12:30, like I said, I had 3 private rooms today. The private rooms are paid. People actually pay a monthly fee to be in those private clubs. So I stream it to my private club and to my private Facebook group. So after my 12:30 was the last private club that I had. And Prophetess Priscilla, she was in there. She's a part of that Six Figure Author Academy. And so after that, I hadn't really got back on. I started seeing the messages about the updates, but again, I just didn't know how serious it was until I got started getting calls about 4 or 5 o'clock. I started getting calls 6 o'clock, and my class I was supposed to teach was at 7. So I said, let me go on before my class so that I can know how to maneuver this and let my class know we're going to change this class to another date so I can make sure I get everything. So this is what happened. When I tried to come back in, because I had closed the app, it would not let me come back in without making the updates, right? So the first thing you're going to have to do is, Marlene, you're not going to be able to get back in without making those updates. So it's like they gave you no choice. Sometimes, or most of the times on apps, you have a choice. Like, oh, you could wait, you could procrastinate. Not this update. You don't have a choice with this particular update. You have to make the update before you can get back in, unless you were already on the app. So one of the ladies in my class, she was already in the app. And so because she had not logged out, it gave her the option. But once she got out of the app and came back in, it would not let her come back in until she made the update. So Marlene, I hope that answered your question. So yes, there is no choice in the matter. Okay. Make the update because it's not going to let you back in until you make the update. So Malika, let's talk about the followers. Okay, I see Prophetess Priscilla, you said it took some of your followers too. So let me tell you about this follower thing. So now they have what they call friends. Friends, don't. How many of us have them? Friends, don't. Okay. So friends, right? Y'all remember that song? Y'all know I love music, and I love y'all anyway. I'm not even gonna get into that. So the friend thing is interesting because before you can follow someone and them not follow you back, or vice versa. They can follow you and you not follow them back. So how the new app is working is if someone followed you, but you didn't follow them back, you're not considered friends, right? Because you're not considered friends, boom, they're gone. They're no longer a part of your following. So, what do you want to do? There's an option in there when I went in where you can add the people and you can follow them. And if you follow them and they follow you, then they become your friends and you get those followers back. Does that make sense, Malika? and Prophetess Priscilla. So yes, that is how you can get your followers back. But it has to be a win-win situation. You have to follow them back. And you reap what you sow. They want to be like, no, you can't just look having them following you and you not following them back. Like the Instagram thing, they want it to be like the beginning of the Facebook thing where you have friends. Now, I don't think that's fair because I may not want to follow everyone that follow me, right? I may not like there are some people that follow me. I definitely don't want to follow. And then what they did today was when I got on the app, there were some people in my phone. They were like, well, these are your connections in your phone. Do you want to follow them? And so that was one thing. And then the houses, that's another change. So they also asked you, did you want to follow all of these houses of people you follow? I didn't have time to go through all the houses. It was way too many. So the blessing is before the situation I had 6,300 followers. Okay. After the challenge, after the update on Clubhouse, I only had 2,300 now. But some people say they went down from like thousands to like 900 because they were only following 900 people. So again, it's like if you're only following a certain amount of people, bam. So people are writing and raving. People are not happy campers. It's a lot of people that are upset about their followers gone. A lot of people upset about the back channel gone. So let's talk about the back channel. OMG. Let me tell y'all, who want to talk about the back channel? Let me tell y'all about why they took away the back channel. And I hope and pray that they bring the back channel back because they're going to lose a lot of people that's going to start going over back to Instagram again. You see it, but you don't like it. I know that's right, Prophetess Priscilla. So Facebook, yes, Marlene. Well, it's not like Facebook because with Facebook now, if you have if you're in professional mode on Facebook, what happens is they have the option to friend you or follow you. Well, with this new app, you can't. It's no option to friend or follow. It's just friends. Friends. Doom, 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 doom. How many of us have them? And so you don't have a choice. You have to go with the friend thing. So it's not like Facebook. It is a face. It is like Facebook if you don't have professional mode or you're not on a business page. So I hope that that's helping you. I'm hoping that's helping you. And so uh somebody asked me, am I on YouTube yet? Yes, you are late. Um so I'm telling you, it is funny. Very, very hilarious. Hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. But it's not good. It's good, it's not good. So let me know what other questions you have. So I asked the questions about the followers. I asked you the questions about people that said they couldn't get in. So I told you how you could get in. I'm going to talk about the back channel real quick and why they have the back channel set up how they have it. And look, we need to advocate. We need to advocate. Someone said they think some of the changes are good and some things are going to happen really, really good within the next week or two. And I'm like, a lot of people, excuse me, they're going to lose a lot of people before a week and a half if they don't get it together like quickly because people are ranting. Like I saw one title of a room. It says, okay, Clubhouse is officially dead now. And I was like, no. Now, a lot of you know that a lot of people during COVID, that's how a lot of people revitalized their business. That's how they got started getting more customers, and that's how they started. So it is going to be very interesting for a lot of people that's how they make their money, right? A lot of people, that's how they make their money is from Clubhouse. Like I knew I could go on Clubhouse and get a room and sell have a room and sell some courses. Come on, somebody. And at least, make a few $100s a day, a few hundred to $1,000 a day, sometimes 300 a day, sometimes. So for some people that I know that is like their main source of income, this is going to be real interesting for them. But some people like me, it's just one of my streams. Praise God and thank God for that. That it's not my total source of income. And it's not like, oh, I rely on Clubhouse so much that now that it's gone. And we used to say in this room that I used to be in, they're like, we don't know how long this gonna last, so make money on Clubhouse while it's here. And now we see that the shift is here. So let's talk about the back channel. I love it when they brought the back channel, because before we would have to go all the way to Instagram and message people. When they brought the back channel, we could literally back channel people while we were talking on the app. We could send our links back there. There was a lot that we were able to do, which was phenomenal. Uh, but now, oh, this is so crazy. So now, instead of the back channel and like messaging them, you actually have to speak into a microphone, right? And so when you speak into the microphone, that means you can't be talking on the app and send them a message through the microphone too. And so it's really like you can't multitask when it comes to back channeling people, which is really inconvenient for people that are selling on the app. Because if I have I'm about to go into it, TT. So if I y'all share, did y'all share did y'all share the broadcast? Make sure you share, make sure you give me a thumbs up. But so what's happening is, before, especially if you're someone like me and you're selling, so I usually message people the link or how they could pay me, right? I didn't put it in the chat because I wanted to be able to follow up with the people if they wanted to, so because there's a fortune in a follow up, right? Fridays is for follow up Fridays. A lot of people get paid Fridays. I would go through Fridays and say, well, do you still want to take this class? Because I see in the chat that they wanted to do it. So I have a whole strategy on how I offer my classes. Of course, I teach that in my class. But with that strategy, it's not going to work now without me being able to back channel people right away. So I'm gonna have to change my strategy up a little bit, but it's very, very inconvenient, because again, for us that are selling on Clubhouse and making money on Clubhouse, it's going to be very interesting to have people when we're trying to back channel them on how they could join our class or course. And now, matter of fact, I was in a room earlier and I don't even see how you could put your link up there anymore. They used to have it where you could put your link up there, where people could register for your course or whatever it is. And so, yes, Doc, come on, and we're going to have to pray because it is very inconvenient, Prophetess Priscilla. But what we're going to do again is, we're going to still press on and we still going to use the app to our advantage. Amen. And we're going to ask God how to maneuver and how to make it happen and still get what we need to do in order to make it happen. So you said, so what's going on? It's no longer there. So TT, so the app is there. There's just a lot. So yes, the back channel is no longer there. So no, you cannot back channel. What you have to do is look for the person. So if I want to back channel Prophetess Priscilla, I have to actually go to her picture, click on her, and I have to send a audio message, right? So I can't just type. Now they said a lot of countries they use audio messaging, but what they should have did is they should have an option like WhatsApp, like Telegram. Like if you have an iPhone, you could say I want to either send an audio message like Messenger, or I can type it. Right? Facebook Messenger, you have the option. You could send an audio message or you could type the message. I prefer to type if I'm on, but I do like the fact that you can send an audio message, but I want to be able to type too while I'm on the app, because I can't be on the app giving a presentation and sending a back channel message. So that's the only problem with that. It does. It is sound like a lot, TT. Exactly. And you say, I know Prophetess Priscilla said, I can't even find out how to start a room. Let me tell you, a lot of people, they're like, oh my goodness, like I say, I can't even explain it. They're trying to start a room. So the best way to do it, Prophetess Priscilla, is go to your house. Go to your house and start the room from your house. Okay. That's the best way to do it. Like I said, I'm going to dig more into it. I'll probably come back on next week and do. Tramika said I'm techno retarded. Oh, don't say that to Tramika. You are who you say you are. Remember, death and life is in the power of the tongue. You're not retarded in any way, shape, or form. And you're going to get this. It's going to work. Matter of fact, Romans 8:28, this is going to work out for our good. I promise you. It's just some minor tweaks. It's just some interesting things. I just want y'all, I don't want y'all to go on the app because some of you, like Tramika, where you usually sign on here on Facebook, some of you are in some of my groups, right? And because you all are in my groups, then some of you are going to meet me on Clubhouse, and I don't want to wait until 11 o'clock tonight and you're trying to get in the group and like, what is going on? No, you need to know what's going on before you try to get on Clubhouse and to come into one of my private rooms. So that's one of the reasons why I really needed to have this before. I don't want you to wait until it's time to come into my private room and then all of a sudden like I can't get in. No, so make sure y'all come on early tonight. Okay. So who else have questions? Any other questions or comments? Tell me what you think about it so far. For those of you that have been on Clubhouse this afternoon, like I said this morning, it was fine. I had no issues this morning, but this evening everything shifted after probably about 2, 3, 4. Like I said, I started getting the phone calls about 5 o'clock. I was like, okay, this must be real interesting. If I'm getting this many phone calls about this updates in the app, then I know it's a lot going on. Where the previous updates, I didn't have those issues. So you said you can't find how to add or start a room. Okay. So, okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go in here with you, Prophetess Priscilla, because that's I'm a leader. That's what I do, right? Let me go on Clubhouse. I am going to go into my house, right? Did you find your house, Prophetess Priscilla? It should be right under your picture. So I'm gonna go into multiple streams, Queen's house. And it says right there, it says start a chat with multiple streams, Queens. Or at the very top, Prophetess Priscilla, at the very top, you're going to click on the plus sign. Share your link. No. Praise be to God who always causes us to triumph. Start a chat. No, we're going to. Okay. So I already have an event in the 6 Figure Author Academy. So when I go to my 6 Figure Author Academy, it says create new event. And so I'm able to click on that and able to create a new event. Okay. So do you see that, Prophetess Priscilla? Okay. So another thing you could do if you don't have an event already set up, again, start a chat with, and you could click down at the bottom, or you can click on the 3 dots. If you click on the 3 dots, it says create event, and you're going to click on create event. See, I told you I would help you do it. It's right there. Everything is right there in the house. So y'all know I'm a Clubhouse expert, and even being an expert, there are a lot of changes. And that's why I'm having the class again. You found your house. Okay, good. So in your house, Prophetess Priscilla, under your house, click on your house. And then up in the upper right-hand corner, click on those 3 dots. After you click on those 3 dots, you're going to see the description, notification, listen to replays, and you're going to see create event. And you click on create event right there, and that's where you create event. Okay? So I hope that worked for you, Prophetess Priscilla. So I'm glad you came to the live tonight. Anybody else need help with anything else on how to navigate this new Clubhouse? Make sure, don't wait until you go in the room. Like if you go in a room a certain time every day, don't wait. Go early so you could do the upgrade. So you could find the room. I'm telling you, a lot is very, very different now. People were telling me they couldn't find certain things, they couldn't do. It was just, it's interesting. Okay. And so you said you don't have a plus sign seeing either, but I have events. Okay, right. So you could just click on the events create events. Do you see create events, Prophetess Priscilla? You should be able to see create events. Okay. So I hope that helps you. So, like I said, once you get used to it, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I just think that's a matter of they did a lot of changes at once. And then they didn't really give you the option if you wanted to opt out of the new updates. Like you have no choice. It's like you have to. If you want to get in the app, you have to. Yours isn't like that. Okay. So there were two places that you don't have, do you have an iPhone? You may not have an iPhone. Uh Give me a moment. So, because I have an iPhone, so I'm not sure. You don't see create event after you click on the three dots at the top. And like I said, there's a microphone too. You can also click on the microphone and start the event from your house there. Okay. But it says start a chat. So you can start a chat, but you're not really scheduling it. Well, TT, I'm hearing that next week they're going to go into a lot more detail. Someone said there's a lot of great changes that has some background information. And she said that she feels like next week a lot of people will realize how much more beneficial it will be. I don't know why they made the changes either, TT, but it's a lot. It is definitely a lot. So, anybody else have any questions or comments before we get ready to chime off? So a lot of people are doing tests. They're like testing, testing, testing. And I was wondering, I'm like, why are so many people doing so many tests? I guess because they were having issues and challenges about it. Okay. So yeah, you have an Android. No, just the events I had scheduled. Right beside the events you already have scheduled, there should be a little area, Prophetess Priscilla, right there. So right there where your events. Okay, let me go to. Okay, where I already have events scheduled. So right beside it, your event at the very top, it has the date and the time. You should see new event right beside it, and you should be able to click on new event, Prophetess Priscilla, and schedule your event there. Let me know if you see that. I hope this is helping. Okay, you see it. You just found out how to schedule. Perfect. Amen. Yay. I just want look, we got something accomplished. I just want to make sure because again, I'm here to help. I really want to help you all be successful because I like Clubhouse and I think Clubhouse is a phenomenal app. I don't want us to give up on Clubhouse, okay? Just because there are a lot of changes and a lot of situations and a lot of different things going on. I'm sure you could probably listen to a lot of other rooms on Clubhouse this afternoon also that is going to, just really give you some updates and some other things. I'm not going to be on Clubhouse for hours. Matter of fact, I have a cruise Zoom at 9. Some of you all know that's going on the cruise with us. So I'm going to have to chime off in about 5 minutes. But again, the reality is let's go ahead and maximize what we have, do what we can, move forward with what we can move forward with, and not complain, not and just go with the flow. Because again, all things work together, right? You said not only but are you sweet, but thank you, TT. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's still, get on Clubhouse. Again, I'm gonna come back on once I learn some more of the updates and what's really going on. But since they just happened today, I just was able to help out with a few things. So let's go ahead and utilize the app. Let's go ahead and still be patient with them and just, like I said, just flow. Let's just flow. All right. So with that said, hey, HT Media One, hey. And we're actually going to be chiming off in probably within the next 5 minutes. I just was going over a lot of information. Clubhouse like totally did oh my goodness. I don't even know what to call it. You said you guessed one because I see my name and picture. I guess one because I just see my name and picture. Yeah, I'm not sure, Tramika. Are you talking about on the Clubhouse app? Did you update it, Tramika? If you updated the app, were you following anyone? And if you were, um, hmm, and were people following you? So you should be able to see one on one. Okay, thanks for the walkthrough. My pleasure. You guessed one on one because I just see my name and picture. One on one for what, Tramika? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Just one person following you and one person um following you. Okay, so one friend. You just see one friend on Clubhouse now. Thank you, Prophetess Priscilla. Yeah, I mean, we have to support each other. We have to be there for each other. We have to be able to really understand and figure some things out. And so I was like, let me figure this thing out. So if I could be a help with anybody else, to help anybody learn and find out what's going on with this thing, then that's what I'm gonna do. So all right. Well, we're going to go ahead and go. Like I said, I gave as much information that I could tonight. If I hear or see anything else, I will definitely do that. I will come back on. The more I play with it, the more. And if they make any other changes, like I said, I'm sure they're probably going to make more changes because a lot of people had a lot of questions, especially about that back channel thing. So let's go ahead and make the most out of it. Don't give up yet. Again, there's still money to be made on the app. You just have to work it. All right. So with that said, you said getting on my inbox. Okay, Tramika. Also, getting in my inbox. Yes, 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 definitely. You want to schedule a one-on-one strategy session with me? Is that what you're trying to do, Tramika? If you're trying to do that, definitely send me a message. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I will. I gotta go because, like I said, I have a Zoom at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm getting ready to get on my cruise Zoom. Because we're going to Turks and Caicos soon. So with that said, I am going to be ending this live, and I look, if you're watching the replay, put your questions in the chat, and prayerfully I can answer your questions with the replay also. All right, be blessed, have a blessed evening, talk to you later. Hey, oh, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to share. Hey, it's me, Melanie, the book. Bye.